first game. There we go. Alright, let's E5, C5. Let's see. What do I want to play? Let's play Karakhan. Play D5. Okay, so he's gonna play E5, so I'll take the pawn. Play knight F6, maybe G6, maybe E6. Well, Wesley doesn't have any reason to complain. He was just playing the Pro Chess League, so like he was playing for the last like hour and a half. So anyway, let's play G6, Bishop G7. Thank you, Warkit25, for subscribing with Twitch Prime 2 months in a row. Maybe Bishop G7, maybe Knight C6. Now I could play. I think Knight D5 is playable, but I'm gonna play Bishop G7 here. Okay, Knight D7, Bishop D7. I think I'll play Knight D7, just castles and Knight B6. Alright, D6 I could take. I can also just castle. I think I'll take though and play like Queen E7, take an A6. Oops. King F8 maybe? That is King. Interesting. Queen E7. Yeah, let's just play Queen E7, play an endgame. Probably he'll trade and play like Knight E2 or Knight F3, and then I'll go A6. Or he plays Bishop F4 right away. Okay, so I can play A6 here maybe. I can also just take. If I play A6, he can take D6 right away. So I think I should. I guess I'll take. He'll probably take with the knight, I would assume. And take with the bishop, I guess, but I think just castles and rook E8, and I've got enough play. That's pretty insane. So he takes with the bishop. Okay, so I can just. I mean, I can castle. I can also play like. Do I have any knight moves? Not really. So this castle, play like rook d8, knight b6, try to just play solid. Hey Alcoin, hope you're having a good evening. Alright, so bishop d6 maybe, knight b5. Knight f3 also possible. My connection's not the best. I think the connection's okay. Okay, so he takes, so I can play rook d8, I can play rook e8. I think rook d8, knight b5 could be an issue. Rook e8 allows knight b5, knight d5 or knight e4. Let's see, what makes the most sense here? I think rook d8 makes the most sense. Just play knight b6. If knight b5, also I've got knight d5 as well. But yeah, I will say this though, you guys. Probably tomorrow I'll move into the other room for the streaming. I'll just move over to the other room and go from there. Although this is the only night it's going to be really late. Sammy Rose says, why don't I play for Florida? I mean, I played for Miami a couple of years ago. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, though, at the present time. I really like playing for Seattle. Okay, knight f3. I can play knight b6, I guess. Yeah, let's just play knight b6. Try to finish development like bishop e6, knight d5. Now I'm down a pawn here, but the pawn on d4 is a little bit weak. It's 2:50 a.m. Yeah, 2:50 here. Knight g4, bishop e6 maybe. I think I'll play bishop e6. Maybe I'll try for knight c4 or bishop c4. One of these two moves. Seattle, home of the best sitcom ever. What, Frasier? Is that the best sitcom ever, you guys? Get castles. I can play knight c4 maybe. Knight c4, knight g5 or something. It's not ideal. I can also play like knight d5. Yeah, let's go knight d5. Trade I take. If knight d5, I can just take with the bishop. Down a pawn, but this pawn's a little bit weak. It's a worse endgame for me, but not terrible. Fraser wasn't terrible. Yeah, Fraser was a decent show. I didn't really get into it that much, but it was decent. This is something says you aren't tired. I'm a little bit tired. I slept a couple of hours earlier, so I don't feel terrible. If takes, I'll just take with the king. Okay, I take. Maybe I can take and take d4. Again, slightly worse. Not too bad. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Interesting. Tossed salads? I guess, yeah. I don't know if eggs belong in salads. Sometimes I like eggs, like in a cob or something, but most of the time I prefer not to avoid eggs in salads. DJ Chess Dog says, do you think I could convince Wesley to do a co-stream with me? Yeah, like right now. That'd be kind of insane. Let's see. He's gonna play 95 or rook c1. The fact that everyone is saying Seinfeld and not Friends makes me happy. Yeah, I never liked Friends. I was never a Friends kind of guy. Never. I just didn't like Friends. I mean, a cold egg hopped in half can complement a salad nicely. Yeah, I guess that's true. Am I playing this for a win? I mean, I'm just trying to play the position, get something decent. Play rook e8 here and rook d8 maybe. F6 is a move. Bishop e4, knight d5, a5, a4 is another way. It is kind of hard to win this though. That is true. There are some slight issues here. Bishop e4 maybe. Yeah, let's go bishop e4. Maybe play knight d5, knight f4, knight c3. Try to put pressure on the bishop and the pawn on a2. Someone said, did I figure out who's in the room next to me? Yeah, I mentioned on the stream earlier, you guys. It's Wesley. But Wesley was just playing in the Pro Chess League anyway, so, yeah. If you don't like Friends, your opinion is wrong. Wrong. Nah, I don't like Friends, sorry. Okay, plays rook c1. I think I'll go knight d5 here, knight f4 maybe. Although he's got bishop c4 at the end, that could be a slight problem. I don't see anything wrong with it though. I can still play knight g5, knight f4 anyway, and hit the bishop and hit the pawn on g2 as well. I don't like Friends because I don't have any. Good comment as well. So, let's see. What's he going to do here? Plays g3. Okay, also logical. Do I have rook c8, knight c3 maybe? It's possible, but it's probably not going to be enough to win the game. So I've got to try something a little bit more aggressive here. Knight b4, knight c6. Knight b4. What's he going to do? Rook c7. Knight a2, knight g5, bishop d5 maybe? Let's think about this for a second. So rook c8, knight g5, bishop f5. Bishop c4 could be a problem. Knight b4, rook c1, rook c8, c1, knight c6. Let's go for it. It might not work, but it's worth a shot. Let's hit the pawn on a2. Probably try to go back to c6 and take d4 at some point. The Office was good until around the 6th season. It was downhill afterwards. Another show I didn't get super into. I watched the British version of The Office, but not the American version. So, yeah, let's see what he's going to do here. The British version of The Office is strange, but okay. Yeah, I mean, the British version is what I watched more of. I mean, Ricky Gervais was very good in it. Okay, so he does play Rook C7, so I can play Rook C8 here maybe? And then Bishop C6 is one idea. Knight C6 is another idea. Although it's going to be hard to win this game. That's actually the big issue I have here. Maybe Rook C and Bishop C2? What about this? Let's see. Or no, Bishop C2's got Rook B7, Knight A2. Very sharp. But I think I'm okay here, because I always have Bishop D5 or Bishop C6 somewhere. UK Office is a bit more realistic. Yeah, I thought the UK one was more realistic. That's why I kind of liked it. So Rook C8, he can still play like Rook C1, I guess, and then like Knight A2, Knight C2, Bishop C2. I think I'm going to go Bishop C2 and Knight A2, though. He plays Rook C1. I can play Knight C6 here. Again, it's going to be hard to... I can probably draw this with takes Knight D5, but like... Okay, let's just take and go Knight D5. If Rook B7, I have Knight C3 hitting the bishop and the rook. If Rook C5, B6 maybe. Also Knight F6 is an idea as well, to hit the pawn on D4 again. Okay, Rook C1. I'll go back. He'll probably play Rook C7. Okay. Okay, now I'll play like Knight E7 or Knight F6 maybe. It's hard to do anything though, that's the problem. Like, I don't want to go Knight B4. But I have other ideas. Rook E8 maybe, but he's got Knight E5 and Knight G5. Play Knight E7. Knight E7, Knight F5, then Knight G5. Let's see. I could play B5, B4 maybe. That's awfully risky, but let me see. Are there actual standings? Oh, let me see. No games are done yet. 0-0 still. Okay. Let's see. I kind of don't want to take a draw here, but I don't know what the situation is with the team standings. That's the problem. Could play H6, Knight E5, F6 maybe. Maybe F6? Nah. I don't want to take a draw here. This is a problem. I do not want to take a draw here, but... I don't want to take a draw here, but what do I do? But I mean, the problem is if I don't take the draw and I end up losing this game, it's going to look really stupid if the team somehow is doing fine. Just flagging. Yeah, I can't do anything. I just can't do anything here. Yeah, it's just too risky. Yeah, it's just too risky. No, he's not doing anything. I mean, the opening was not really ideal. He played very solidly with white in this life. Let's see one more time. Still 0-0. I mean, how can I try to win this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like 97. See 7 king f8, knight g5. No, it's no good. Knight f4. Nah. Knight b4 maybe. Knight b4 rook c7 to 3-fold, of course. Drawing 2 FMs in 24 hours. Ouch. What else can I do? Play h6. I mean, it's so risky to play on here, but I mean, I figure we're huge underdogs in the match to begin with, so I figure I should probably do something to try and play the game. It's so hard to play this, but what else can I do? H6, 95, F6 maybe? Knight C4, knight B4. A3, knight C2. Yeah, okay, let's just go for it. Let's go for it. We're outrated. I'm gonna make the assumption that we're outrated, so I'm gonna need to do something. You've got this. Easy win. Easy win. Thank you, Ixen Blinks XX for subscribing with Twitch Prime. No draw. No draw. Niet. So this is very risky by me. This is very, very risky. I mean, I could lose the game, but we'll see. Sidebet says, have a good stream, Hikaru. I'm going to bed. Alright, Sidebet, hope you have a good evening or good morning wherever you are. Thank you, White Ben Plume, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Okay, it goes knight d2. I'll play bishop f5. Knight d2 is not the best move. Knight e5 was much better. Because now on bishop f3, I have knight b4 hitting the pawn. Starting to work. It wasn't at 3100. They used the FIDE ratings for this. Fight for your honor. Fight. Fight to the death. Thank you, Ganic Chess, for subscribing with a tier 1 or resubbing 2 months in a row. So knight f3. Okay, so he goes back, so he's trying to do the same kind of, we can do the jiggy with knight b4. Play bishop g4, rook e8 maybe. Like to play knight b4, still can't make it work. Play king f8, I could play bishop e6. I'll play bishop e6 maybe here. Just solidify the knight on d5. Maybe go rook c8 at some point. Now if knight e5, I think I have knight b4 because the bishop protects f7 here. Maybe bishop g4 was better though. Okay, I mean I'll still play knight c7 to take. Also move my rook, I guess. But let's see. Or I can just move my king. g5 is there. I'll just move my king. So now if he takes, I can take with the bishop or the rook. Could be realizing that I did that position. Yeah, that's always true too. Okay, so he's getting a little bit low on time here, so some good stuff is coming. I mean, knight b4 is what I'd like, or knight b6. I just want to win this d pawn eventually. Okay, plays knight e5. Okay, now if I play knight e7, what's going on? Takes. What's going on? Or knight b4. No, but knight e7 looks right. I still can't really win this though. That's the problem. This is still like outside the realm of really winnable. Oh, but I blunt, or no, someone I can just take. Thank you, Claire Cottontail, for gifting a sub to Chess Person. Thanks for gifting 29 subs to the channel. So now it's starting to get good. Maybe. Oh no, he's got rook e1. Oh, he had rook e1, king f6, knight g4. I missed knight g4. Whew. That was, I dodged a bullet there. I was in trouble. If you lose, your team is going to kill you. I don't think I'll lose still, but it's going to be very hard to win. Maybe I could have played rook c8. Goes rook d1, maybe knight b4. It's so hard to create something here, though. But yeah, let's go knight b4. If a3, I'll go knight c2. Or back. Okay, goes rook d2. Logical. Play f6 maybe? Yeah, I think I'll play f6 to cut off squares for the knight, and I'll come back and play like g5. And now he's got like no squares. These pawns cover a lot of critical squares. h4, I could play g4, I could play knight c6, king d5 also. I think I'll just play g4 is also a move. Don't love g4 though. I'll just play rook c8. Try to take the c file here. Maybe try to put pressure on a2. I'm still way up on the clock, which is also important here. So it's still tricky. If d5, I can just take the pawn, obviously. He checks. Go this way. Just want to be careful about any knight c4s. Like king d6, give him knight d2, knight e4, check right away. Hi Hikaru, good luck. Thank you, Shatanis GM. Okay, so now he plays a3. Now he's starting to make some mistakes, because now he's got some weaknesses here. Now the pawns are loose. Like knight d2, there's rook c2. Now there's some issues here for white. Okay, goes rook b2. I could play rook c3, I guess. Knight d2, rook d3, knight e4, b6 maybe? Yeah, it looks correct. Yeah, now it's starting to get a little bit dicey for white. Knight e1, also a logical move. Now the question is, do I want to play a5 or b5? I think I want to play, they're both interesting. My gut says a5, but b5 prevents b4. Yeah, I think I'll play b5, because if b4 I can just take. If a4 I can go b4, and then b3 is a permanent weakness, so I'm going to go a5, b4. In some order, probably. Or I can even roll with my king closer into the center. It's going to be still so hard to try and win this, so that's the problem. Play rook c1, rook a1 maybe. a5, b4 is also logical. a5, a4 is also possible. Okay, I've got him. He's way down on the clock, so that's the first thing that I need to keep in mind. So let's see. So maybe I can play f5, f4. That's one idea. I can just bring my king in. Let's see. King e6, king e2, king f5. Knight d3, king d4. Yeah. Okay, let's go for it. King e2, king f5. Knight d3, king d4, knight c5. I can just take. For f3, I can play g4, and then he's got weaknesses on the king side as well. What do you mean allow him to concentrate? He chooses how much he reads the chat. Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, it's yeah, it is my choice, obviously, how much I read. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So he's getting a little bit low on time, which is important as well. No music? No, definitely no music tonight. It's quite late. Draw. Okay, now it's 2. So what, does he want knight e3, or can I even play a5? So I think he's going to try to play knight b4 or something. So I'll go king e4. Knight b4 I can actually just take, because he's got these weak pawns here. He'll have weak double b pawns. And it's starting to get really hard for white to play. Good choice not to take the draw. Now it's looking like a good choice, but the game's it's still not clear. White can still probably draw this. How's Hikaru doing this every time he's just down a pawn for the entire game? It happens. It happens. Just be like Magnus. Just keep finding moves, keep moving, and eventually something good will happen. Crelandis says I think it's Crelandis says I'm downtown Seattle. Go Hikaru. Yeah. Hey Crelandis, hope you're having a good evening in Seattle. Put B4. Try to get A5 to fix a weakness on B3 here. And now the problem is he never can play like Rook A2 because now this pawn permanently is weak. His knight is bad. He goes knight E1. I can take the pawn if I want. I don't think I will. I think I'm going to go G4. Try to build up even more pressure here. Stop F3 check. And now maybe F5. F4 is an idea too. And white's getting into a lot of trouble now because, okay, he goes knight G2. I can play F5 maybe? Or A5 also. But A5's never really a move for white, so F5 looks good. King D4 also looks good. Lot of good stuff here. What does a survey says I can take if I want? Yeah, let's just take. Because if Rook D2, I can just go King E4, and then B3 is weak. Bum 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 bum. Let's see, what's the score? We're down 1-0, so it's obviously a good choice that I chose not to take the draw. Looking like a very, very good choice, actually. I'll go back so he has no knight F5, knight D6 ideas. The knight on G6 is going to take him forever to get around the back here, so I think I can play F5 maybe? So I've got a knight F8, I go F4 and then knight F4, and his king is really weak. And his knight is just doing nothing. He has no access squares. I mean, knight H8, F7, D6 is a long way off. Okay, F4. Probably he'll take. If he doesn't take, I mean, he's just going to lose another pawn on G3 here. Whoa. What? I just take? Takes, Rook G3, GGO, and GG. Okay, now I can check. This is one option. I can check and play like, or I can play Rook E3 right away. I think I'll check. Get the king further away, and then I'll go to E3. Or even King D3, King C3 is also possible. Let's see, I gotta be a little bit careful here. Like Rook C3. Nah, I mean this must be winning. Knight F4 is probably winning. G3 is also definitely winning. Check, because if King G3, Knight D1 wins the Rook. A G, yo yo yo. G2, King H2, Rook C1, more game over. Yeah, and Knight G5 is King D3. And I have Rook H1, G1 Queen, GG. G, yo yo yo. Check, Rook H3, make a Queen. Game over. Over. Alright, you guys, so it's 1-up. Alright, let's see, what's 1-0? So it should be 1-1 now, I'm guessing. Good thing I didn't take the draw. Yeah, it was pretty important that I didn't take the draw. It could have been a very long match otherwise. Thank you, Babuk, for resubbing 2 months in a row. GG, yo. Yeah, back at you, man. Wang Zook says, oh, OMG, I had that same Nalgene bottle. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Really nice game. I mean, it wasn't a great game, but once he got past it, once he ended up with the knight and he put it back on E1, he was just in a lot of trouble. So, like, around this point, he was still good. Yeah, like around the time that he played around the time he played A3, he created weaknesses. He created weaknesses that, like, he was still completely fine, but it became hard to play. So yeah. So all right, you guys. So that's one up. So three more to go. Uh, uh, are you proud of us, Hikaru? We saw a flag at 6 minutes. um, thank you, Decap, for subscribing with a tier 1 sub. Tulio Fonseca says Boa Notte from Brazil. Boa Notte in Portuguese. Interesting. Um, yeah, so, alright, so that makes it 1-1. So there should be two other games going on. Still two games going, so, will I take Levy's challenge to go 4-0? Did Levy say something about going 4-0? I didn't actually see it. But yeah, so a Boa Noite. Okay. Yeah, that was a good game. So I'm going to be back in a second. You guys are just going to run to the restroom, so I'll be right back. All right, so where were we? One or two? It's official. Hikaru is now a bedroom streamer. Well, it's the best. It's the only spot with a desk. Thank you, Stompy J, for subscribing or for resubbing 5 months in a row. Thank you, Stompy J. Thank you, Tagbon, for gifting us sorry. Thank you, Tagbon, for resubbing 3 months in a row. Going a little bit blind with the chat. Thank you, DX Elias, for resubbing 2 months in a row. Hi from Sweden. So, all right, you guys. So far so good. That's one game up. Let me see if do they have the standings. Still 1-1. Okay. I'll or actually let me just close that. Yeah. Okay. Don't eat anything from the minibar. It's expensive. Okay, so it's 1-1 right now. Let's 1.5, 1.5. Okay, not bad. 1.5's pretty. I think that's pretty good at least. So it's 1.5 each. So one more game going. Oh, does it? Okay. All right, you guys. Fair enough. Okay, I have to keep it on this tab. Okay, I have to keep it on this tab. Sorry. All right. Okay, you guys. Okay, yeah. Tree Poker says just played a 8-hour PLO session, 1-6 buy-ins. Very nice, Tree Poker. That's fantastic. I have multiple emails, you guys. Don't worry, I've got multiple emails. Yeah, Cat Mule says, "Is this the real Hikaru?" Yes, it is. It is I. I is here. Anyway, what am I drinking? Just some water. Just some water out of my Nalgene bottle. DG Road says, "Come to the World Series of Poker this summer." I might if I've got the time. Haven't played in the World Series in a long time. Oh, did we lose? If someone said 2.5, 1.5, it still says 1.5 each. Oh, Sargissian's about to lose? Okay. Okay. It's going to be a tough match because we have... yeah, so that's the end. So the next game's going to start in 9 minutes. So I guess I'll just answer some questions if you guys have any questions. Husky says, I am the fake Hikaru. Alright, so what did I have for dinner, and is the breakfast good there? Well, I just stayed in my room. I cooked up some pasta, so didn't do anything special in terms of dinner. As far as breakfast, I've been eating in my rooms. I got some Japanese food that I've stick to, like some rice with some like ochazuke, or there's some like I've got some like Japanese miso soup. I have a little bit of the broth, and I have a sort of mini kitchen, so I can make some stuff here. So it's pretty good. AS12EQEWRASDF123 says, have I ever played Fortnite before? Yeah, I played Fortnite quite a bit. I mean, very recently, though. I only got into Fortnite a few weeks ago. Dick Sally says, have you won a game Fortnite? Yes, I won a game very early in Fortnite. I was able to kill the final guy with the deagle. He was trying to build up, and I kept shooting down a structure, and he took too much damage, and he fell to his death, I think. Along with getting caught in the storm as well, because the storm is the circle's so small at the very end. So I did win a game of Fortnite. Foku says you deagled someone. Evan K says play Fortnite on stream. Yeah, I will do a Fortnite stream at some point, but not yet. What time is my game tomorrow? It will be at 3 p.m. local time, so about 12 hours from now. Next time you win a game, do a Fortnite dance? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so we've got, what, like 7 minutes, I think? Is it 3:30 or 6:30 or whatever it is? It's something like that, so... Someone says, do I shoot guns for fun? No, I do not shoot guns for fun. That's not my thing at all. 6:23 Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, it's 6:23. Test Stream says, good luck tomorrow. If there's a stream, I'll be watching. Yeah, we'll be on the Jib Chess channel, so I think it should be, the channel is just called Jib Chess, G-I-B, and then Chess. So it should be out broadcast there, I believe. Chess123 LOL says, what's my favorite Japanese food? If I'm in Japan, it'd probably be some unagi donburi, so like eel over rice. That would be my favorite dish if I'm in Japan. If I'm not in Japan, it's just going to be some kind of, it'll be probably sashimi or sushi. Although I do kind of like the poke bowls. The poke bowls are pretty good with all the varied stuff mixed in. I do like those quite a bit. There are 2 other matches that are 0-0. Why haven't any finished? I think those matches start later. I don't think they're going on right now. Temaki is also good, but Temaki is not a thing you normally get in Japan. Noto says I could visit Japan with Byron. Yeah, I mean, Byron went to Japan, what, like 3 times last year, I think it was? 2 or 3 times. Byron being Ruckful on Twitch. I think Byron went there 2 or 3 times, but I haven't spoken to Byron in a while. I actually need to hit him up because we're definitely going to do a stream playing some random game at some point in the future. So probably after Gibraltar, I'll hit him up. Well, I would put up some other games. I would if it was a longer break, but the game's going to start in 5 minutes, you guys. So I'm just going to keep it here and answer. Soba, or no, not 5 games. The game's going to start now. Wow, that's crazy. I thought it would start at 6:30, but it started at 6:25. Okay. This would B3, bishop B2. Am I a Game of Thrones fan? I like the early seasons. I didn't like the last 2 seasons. Sushi can be dangerous for your health. Fish about him. You're talking about the blowfish. I've never had blowfish. My brother has, but I've never had blowfish. Okay, knight c6. Play bishop b2. So, let's play d4. I could have played bishop b5. I'll play this one. Actually, it says Andrew. He doesn't have a full name. It's kind of weird that he's just Andrew. That could be like Andrew Tang or anybody. He goes g6, so I could take. I could also play like bishop e2. I could also play like a3. I think I'll take and play c4 next move. It's a slightly unusual order that he's played. Or whoa, what is this? b4? What is he doing? This doesn't look right at all for black. Andrew Tang, yeah, this is not Andrew Tang. That'd be pretty funny if it was, though. If b4. I think I'm just up a pawn here for pretty much nothing. No, Andrew's a very good player. Quite good, actually. Why would you eat blowfish? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really excite me. My brother did it, and it cost a lot of money when he was in Japan. But like it doesn't really excite me. And like I think also the other problem with blowfish is that even if they cut it correctly, if you eat too much, it becomes like an anesthetic. So basically, like it just puts like one side of your mouth to sleep as well, and that just doesn't sound very exciting to me. Yeah, fugu, right? Of course, fugu is what it's called in Japanese. Um, so yeah, Ultra 1280 says, "Yo, when are you coming to Iceland? I have not been to Reykjavik in forever. I feel like I should go back at some point. But yeah, I have not been to Iceland in forever, like literally forever. It was a nice place. When I went to Reykjavik to play the Open, it was a lot of fun." Bumblebee0012 says, "Have you ever eaten souvlaki?" Yeah, I mean, I love anything like Mediterranean. It's okay. So he wants to go what? B5. He's gonna play knight B8 and go knight D7, I guess. Play C3 maybe. What do I want to do here? This is an interesting position. Could also play knight d4, maybe knight c6. Let's see what makes the most sense here. Okay, so c3, knight e4. There are going to be problems on this long diagonal once we trade. Most likely, not guaranteed. Let's think about this for 1 second. I don't see it, so I'm going to play c3 first. Nerfa Chalk says, "Have I had Lebanese food?" I don't even really know how to distinguish between all the different types. Like, I mean, like Greek and Persian and Turkish, like they all kind of blend together for me in terms of food. So I think I've had them all, but like I don't. Um, but I don't even know how you really differentiate like all the different types of foods from the Levant. They're all so similar. RAR Attacker says, "I live in Seattle. He plays for Seattle. He plays for me." Yeah, I lived in Seattle for about a year in 2010. Lived out in the Green Lake area, just outside of downtown, about 15-minute drive on the highway. So it was fantastic. I loved my time there. Now, if it goes b6, I can play b5, I guess. If knight c5, I just take knight b3, queen c2, or queen d1. If knight e5, I think I can just take and play c6. Okay, let's go c6. I mean, I guess you can play a4, but at some point I'm going to play c4 here and blast the structure and open this long diagonal. It already looks... Knight d2 looks interesting, but I think c4 already looks good here. And it takes, I just take. I mean, I also lived in Vancouver in 2008 and 2012, so I have lived in the region quite a bit, you guys. What's my favorite Seattle band? What, is that a trick question? Am I supposed to say, oh, it's Pearl Jam? Or am I supposed to say Nirvana like any real person? Cats or dogs? Which one? The question of the night. Definitely dogs. I love dogs a lot. Like, my grandmother had dogs, has had dogs for like the last 20-25 years, and I've always traveled too much to have pets, but anytime I go out to California, I mean, it's always fun, because she's always had dogs, so I really do love dogs. Nirvana like a real person is is perfectly acceptable. Yeah. Oh, that really is an awesome emote by that Snoopy emote is really really nice. I really do like it. So I think I'm just probably winning already. Because basically I've got this protected pawn. If he can't win the pawn, okay, I'll take. He'll take. Play knight c3 here, I think. I mean, what is the idea? To go knight g5 or something? Even knight d2 looks amazingly good here. Yeah, let's just play knight d2. Keep it really, really simple. Alright, more emotes. More of the Snoopy emote. Thank you, Rigatoni Cappuccino, for donating 400 bits. Nirvana Forehead. Really enjoy watching your stream. Thank you, Rigatoni Cappuccino. Yeah, Nirvana, I mean, I've listened to Pearl Jam some too, but it's obviously Nirvana. So I can take d5 and play bishop c4. I can also just check and play bishop e2. Is there any reason bishop e2 is not okay? Maybe he wants to play e5? I mean, I guess... he wants to take on f3. But if he takes, I take knight b3. I can still throw in a check. Okay, so he takes. I guess I'll just play queen c4, hit the bishop. Nah, this is just terrible for black. This is just winning. Takes, I just take and go rook d1. I'm just up a pawn. It's a protected pass pawn. Is chess a sport? I mean, I think it's a mental sport. I don't know if I would say it's like a normal, regular sport, but it's definitely a mental sport. It's definitely a mental game. Definitely. Resignable? I mean, I think this is pretty bad for black. I wouldn't resign yet, but I think it's pretty close to losing. Yo, Camel Clutcher. How's your evening going? Out in I think Camel Clutcher's somewhere on the west coast. I hope you're having a good evening, Camel Clutcher. Is sport a sport? How much of luck is there in chess? Not a lot of luck. There's some luck in chess, but not a whole lot. Okay, so he wants to go knight d3. I can play e4 here. I can also just castle. I mean, I guess he wants to go bishop d3 and try to weaken this pawn here. I mean, I can castle if I want to. I think knight d4 is even stronger, though. I could even be really cheeky and castle queenside here. That would be pretty funny. Thank you, Paco the Magic Dragon, for subscribing with a tier 1 sub. Okay, so I can play knight d4, I can play queen c3. I think I'll throw in a check first. Queen c3 and knight d4. This is going to be my plan. And when he plays f6, I just go knight d4. Or I just castle, actually. Even castles looks good. But knight d4 should be better. Okay, knight d4, hit the bishop. He'll go back to like c8, I guess, and I just castle. This is terrible for black. Even knight c4 maybe to stop e5. It's all good. All good. More arrows. All hail thy arrow king. Bow down. Yeah, I won my first game, Real Greco, so I'm one for one. So I think the next two games are going to be against Danya and Wang Hao, so those are going to be pretty tough games coming up. So queen d5, I can play knight f5, I can even just castle. Bishop f3 is also a move. What is wrong with bishop f3? He wants to go queen e5, I guess, and then knight c4. What is wrong with bishop f3? Let me think for a second. Bishop f3. He's got knight b5, knight b5, knight d3 tricks. Okay. I can actually. Why can't I just castle? I don't get it. I think I can just castle and play like knight c4. Should be winning. Should be winning. Okay, now knight c4 looks like a very strong idea, maybe. Yeah, why not? If knight e4, just like queen b4, and this pawn on b6 is so weak. Grab him by the pawn. Says when's the masterclass? That will be tomorrow evening, like 8 p.m. local. I think it's around like 2 p.m. Eastern, somewhere around then. That's my guess. Queen d8, but now I can even just play like rook d1. I don't know which rook. I guess I'll put this rook on d1. It doesn't really matter which rook I put, but this is all really, really good. Now the question is how to finish this game off with a flourish. Queen b4 is obviously good enough. Knight f5 is also fine. Knight f5 and knight e5. I think I'll take and play like knight e5 here. Try to go bishop c4, maybe rook d4, rook g4 type ideas. And he's just got this terrible knight that's just completely dead on a7 here. Angelic Jake says, I'm so happy that Naka got so into Twitch. Really makes the chess community here so valuable. Thank you, Angelic Jake. Laughing Godzilla says, Naka got me into Twitch, so now I'm following a random Taiwanese gamer. Oh, sorry about that. Is that a good thing or bad thing? I'm not sure. The way you say it, I'm not sure if you're saying that is a good thing or bad thing. Knight f7 and bishop h5 maybe works. Maybe just bishop h5 right away. Then knight b5. Bishop c4, e6, knight f3 is playable, I guess. Don't love it, but I'll try it. He'll play e6 and I'll go knight f3. Just to get the knight out of any harm's way on e5, and I can go queen e5 or queen b4. Chess is a gateway drug into Twitch. Okay, queen e7, maybe queen b4. There's something wrong. I don't see anything wrong with queen b4. If takes, I just take and go like rook d4. DJ Chessdog says, every time I get a picture with Hikaru, I forget to tell him that I'm his mod so he doesn't recognize me. Are you for real? That's for real? Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll play rook d4, rook d1. It's a pretty bad position here for black. Should just be winning eventually. I mean, I haven't been super precise in how I've played this, but it's going to be good enough. Like e5, maybe I can even take and go c7 or something. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Thank you, Ron0 for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Guy Deem says, would I ever do a fan or sub meetup sometime? That's definitely a possibility. I haven't really thought about it that much, but yeah, I definitely would think about it. So, sorry guys, yeah, I did not actually set this on a delay. I forgot to do that this time. So, okay, I guess I'll just trade. Trade and play like g3. And now I've got knight h4, knight g5 ideas. Just creating a square for my king here so that I can pressure on all these pawns. Good old fanboy wear a shirt that says I mod for Hikaru. That's actually a merch idea maybe. Thank you, Tri-Skeleton. I'm a worldwide phenomenon. I'm the Taylor Swift of chess. Again, I'm not sure, is that a compliment or not a compliment? But anyway, thank you for that. Okay, so I can play queen c3 or queen b2. Both look good. I'm guessing queen b2 is more precise here, because on f6 I can play knight h4 and the queen covers these two squares from which he could defend f5. That shirt might sell out faster than the mugs. Yeah. Okay, knight h4, hit the pawn. Oh, does he have f4 here? No, he plays queen g4. Oh, and now I think, okay, I can play bishop e2. Queen c2 maybe is also good. Bishop e2, queen e4, bishop f3, queen d3. It's a little bit dicey, just a touch. Let's see, what makes sense here? Okay, that's probably good too. I think I like queen c2. It looks best. If queen e4, I can just trade and put a knight on f5. Someone asked if I ever met Levy. No, I've actually never met Levy Rosman in person. He's also a New Yorker though. So no, I've never met Levy. I have met Alexandra on multiple occasions. So yeah. All right, so let's see what he wants to do. He can play queen e4, I guess. Okay, so I'll probably play knight f5. Just be a little bit careful with how I proceed here. Okay, this looks correct. So he's got passive pieces everywhere, so I think I'll play Play G4. I think I'll play G4 first. G4 and H4 is my idea. He still can't really win any of these pawns. I always have C7 if I need it, which I don't at the moment, but I might need it. Like if he goes knight D3, C7 with the idea of bishop E6 is useful. Okay, so now I've got bishop G8 if I need it, but I'm just going to keep pushing this pawn up, and then eventually I'll probably try to make a queen here. King D8. Okay, let's see. So I can play G5. Bishop G8 is H5, H6 also looks good. Actually, let's just go H5, H6. Because then this pawn is much closer to queening on the H file. No, I couldn't have taken F5 because I was in check. My king was on G2 when he played queen E4. So it should just be winning. Play H6 again. Now I'm going to fix his king to this side. And now maybe I go C7 here. This is all just terrible for black. Okay, now he can't ever attack this pawn. If he moves the knight, I go to E6. So now I just go king F1, and he still can't move the knight, so bishop E6. He can't move the king, so bishop G8. It's actually almost a weird zugzwang. Okay, he does go king E8, so I go bishop G8 to pick up this pawn. Ah, he wants to go what, king F7. Surely there's got to be a way to win here. Knight G7 is an obvious move. Knight D4 also probably wins with bishop F5. What is the fanciest way to win here, I guess is the question. I think I'll just go knight G3. If knight E6, I think I'll play bishop F5. Yeah, this is just game over. Okay, bishop F5, he can't take the pawn, so I take the knight. I mean, wow. This looks good enough. Just take the pawn on A4. Okay, goes knight C3, so I could throw in a check. I could also go knight H5. I could also go bishop F5. This looks like the simplest way, just to push the pawn up to H7. Let's go knight H5, throw it as H7, because the knight covers a square, and then he can't stop me. King G8, I just take and go G5, G6, and G7. Oba! Okay, just G5, G6, G7, that's just winning. Just H, yeah, I can even just pre-move it. We just call him Lovey. Yeah, this is just game over. King G7, knight E8, King H8, G6, G7. Alright, so that means I'm going to be up 2-0 going to the final final two games. Let's see, are there any more results? Still 2.5, 1.5, so everything's still going on. Can I change the color of the arrows to green? Is that possible? I don't know. Okay, let's do it the puzzle rush. Let's see, what's the quickest mate here? There's queen G8, king E7, queen E6, king F8. This looks like mate in 3, yeah. And he resigns, yeah, so it just goes king G7, queen E7, king H8, queen F8 mate, so I'm alright, so 2-0, you guys. So that was a fast game. That was really, really fast. So now it's going to be a long break. It's going to be a long break before the next game. Queen G8 was not mate in 1. Queen G8 was king E7. There's no mate in 2. Oh, you mean sorry. Oh yeah. I'm bad. Yeah, you're right. There is a mate there. Do some puzzle rush. Yeah, I'll do some puzzle rush later on. But it's gonna be a long break now, so let's try to think this through. Okay, so it's 2.5, 2.5. All three games are still going. All right. Okay, so 2 for 2. So 2 more games to go, and these are going to be against the best players, against Wang Hao and Daniel. So it's going to be interesting. Thank you, Entered CCZ, or not thank you, sorry, but Entered CCZ says, how's the accommodation there on the rock? It's pretty good, pretty nice weather. Um, yeah, so 2 more games to go. Carefully, Car, if you play too good online, your OTB results might suffer. That's a good one. What's the best way to watch my board during the tournament? I assume by that you mean Gibraltar. I drew my first game. It would be at Jib Chess. That's the Twitch channel, so it'll be at Jib Chess, and the games will be broadcast there every day. All the St. Louis gyms are in Gibraltar. Fabiano's not here. Fabiano's not here. Wesley is. Uh, Not sure if anyone else is here. Sorry, I just saw the chat. Someone's Chessboy was saying, anyone want a picture of Levy's dinner? I'll sell them. That does not sound like a great offer. Evan K says, am I sad that I drew today? I mean, I'm not happy with the draw, but when you're black against a 2400-ish player and they just don't want to play anything risky at all, I mean, draws are going to happen. But yeah, watch my board. Caleric says, do I fly first class, business, or coach? Well, usually I fly United. United has it's only 2 class planes. There is no first class. It's usually like there's Polaris, and then there's like economy plus and economy and all that. Usually I'm in economy plus. I don't generally fly in business, but sometimes I do get lucky and get upgrades. But for the most part, it's usually economy plus. So, 2 more games to go. What's the stronger tournament, Gibraltar or Tata still? Tata's still stronger just because you have Magnus playing, but Gibraltar is more wide open. So I kind of like Gibraltar, but Tata still is objectively a stronger tournament because it's also a closed tournament, so that that makes a difference too. So G Curvo says, how often do I get recognized in public? Fair amount. Last couple trips it hasn't happened, but prior to that I got recognized like the last like 4 or 5 times going through airports. So it does happen. It does happen quite frequently. What is all this chat about Levy? I see a ton of chat about Gotham Chess. But anyway, yeah. So all right. So it's 2 games down, 2 more to go. What time? It's still 2.5. The other 2 games are still going, which is good. The longer games go, the better it should be in general. Yeah. So all right. So. Looks like a tie round. They're saying I'm winning, Sargisian is winning, we're losing on boards 3 and 4. Okay, so it's likely we're gonna be down like 1 point going into the 3rd round. Hopefully it's only 1. Oh, whoa! Somebody won. So we're up 1 point, 3.5, 2.5. So 2 more games. Yeah, you're right. The problem is, I think I'll try to watch another game. Maybe let me see who's. How do I find the games? That's the only question. Wang Hao. Maybe I can click this. Let me see. And if I close this, does it look correct? Oh, it does look correct. Okay, perfect. So this is how I do it then. So all right, let's see. So Wang Hao is playing Tiglin, and it's a pretty bad position for Tiglin, so it's gonna be tough. And since I'm drinking too much water, I'm gonna run to the restroom again. I'll be right back. too much water dilutes too much water dilutes chess knowledge. Oh, Chessbait reached 1,000 followers. What did I miss in this game? Meanwhile, not much. White's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White's up a pawn. He's gonna win this b5 pawn, so we're gonna lose this game. This one we're gonna lose. Let's watch Danya then. We'll close this one out. All right, what's going on here? Danya is white, so we're getting spanked on this board too. Okay, so we're gonna lose both these games. We're gonna be down 1 point going into the third round. So this is going to be an uphill battle. So now I'm going to have to really figure this out. Hopefully I get white against Danya and black against Wang Hao, because if I'm black against Danya, it's going to be very hard to win without taking huge risks. And he might also just make a draw. That's the danger. Okay, so Danya won, so that means it should be 4.5, 3.5. So we're still down 1 point. Still down 1 point. So all right, you guys. So yeah, so I am doing the masterclass tomorrow here in Gibraltar. I actually haven't picked the game yet. I'll probably deal with that after the stream. Yeah, I'll be doing a 2-hour, I believe it's 2-hour masterclass tomorrow. I think I'm doing it with Tanya Sachdev. So I'll be going over games, general games, general things that I've learned from playing chess. So it's sort of, it's similar to Q&A, except, I mean, obviously I'm just going to be talking about experiences as opposed to answering actual questions. But yeah, I'm doing the masterclass tomorrow at, I believe, 8 o'clock local time. So I'll be going over a game or two, and I'll be sort of talking about some of the experiences. I think Tanya's sort of going to be the moderator, but I think she's going to sort of be like the MC in a way. She's going to like ask me some questions. We're going to do all that stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Are you a Chess Gem? No, but I stayed in Holiday Inn Express. Do they really still do those ads? Those ads feel like so 2001 or something. What do I think outside of Magnus has looked good in the Tata Steel tournament? Nepo's looked pretty good. He's gotten a couple of gifts, but he has looked pretty stable overall. Anish has been pretty decent. I wouldn't say he's been great, but he hasn't been bad. Vishy's been very good. I'd say, yeah, Vishy's been very good. Magnus has been, I would say, okay. Magnus could be playing better, but he's obviously still doing quite well. So it's Vishy, Magnus, and Nepo. I would say those are the three guys who have impressed me more than anyone else. Thoughts about Kramnik? I mean, Vlad's just gone insane in the tournament. I mean, it's amazing he hasn't lost more games, because he should have lost in the first round to Rajabov as well. So it just seems like he's a little bit too out of it. Oh, what about Ding? What is Ding on? I mean, I've seen some of his games, but it doesn't feel like he's done anything really special. But yeah, I feel like Vishy's been the best out of everyone else. I mean, some people have been really bad. Shaq, for example, has not been good either. Shaq's been pretty bad, too, I feel. So some people just haven't been great. Others have been really good. It's been a bit of a mix. What's my opinion on Prague and Parham's performance in the Challengers? I haven't actually been following the Challengers. Someone want to tell me what's happening? Because I haven't been following that. I thought Kovalev was winning the Challengers, but I haven't been following closely. Shaq plays chess. I've got bags under my eyes. A little bit tired. It's quite late here, but nonetheless, there's still 2 games to go, so long way to go. What's the most common sports injury in chess? I don't know. I don't think there is one. Okay, so Pragnanatha is on 50%. Parham is on +1. Probably for Pragnanatha, that's a good result. For Parham, I don't think that's a good result. +1 does not. It feels like he should be scoring higher than +1. So yeah. I want to say 50% is good for Pragnanatha. +1 is not great for Parham. Brain injury due to the desk, yeah. So okay, so the score is 4.5, 3.5. So we're down 1 point, which is going to make this rather difficult. Rather difficult. Um, so uh, maybe when you fall asleep, your head goes down and you hit your eye with a bishop. That'd be pretty funny, actually. Yeah, Queen Dark 51 asked an interesting question. What are my thoughts on the new Grand Prix? Seems ideal for you. Yeah, it's definitely better for me, but it's going to be very interesting and unusual because it feels like the format is again a knockout like a World Cup, but there's also going to be the straight knockout tournament later. So a lot of random stuff, a lot of random changes, a lot of random knockout events. It's going to be interesting. It should be in my favor, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, all right. So next round should be starting. I'm gonna say 3 minutes, maybe. Maybe in 3 minutes is my guess. Let me pull it up again. Um, okay, so all right. Let me see what time the rounds are at because I see the lineups. 1 second. Round 3 is at 7:05. So 7 minutes. 7 minutes until the next round. How can we troll and being annoying with emote on? I'm not sure, you guys. Um, Thoughts on the new FIDE leadership? Again, I don't really want to get much into politics, even chess politics, but they're doing different things. So it's not it's not clear whether it's good or bad, but they're doing different things. So that's definitely a good sign. Um, Odd Jove says, "Hello, people. I just joined. What's going on? Just here chilling." Oh, Jove. Next game starts in about 7 minutes. So this is going to be tricky, though. This is going to be very tricky here. Least favorite household chore. Chat thinks it's making the bed. Well, let's see. So I do not think that it's that. Actually, for me, it's doing laundry. I don't like doing the laundry. It's very annoying. Having to remove clothes, put them in, get the sheets, all that annoying stuff. Put it on colors. Is it like low, medium, high rinse? Cycle, all that nonsense. I don't like doing the laundry. I don't mind washing dishes. Washing dishes is mildly annoying, but I don't actually dislike it. I don't dislike cooking is actually fun. Cooking is not a chore though. What else? Um, Other household chores. Making my bed's easy. I guess if you sleep really badly and like all the sheets get all wrinkled and like are falling off the bed, then like making the bed's annoying because I never learned the technique. There's some stupid technique for make sure the ends are together. You put it up here, all that fancy stuff. I never really figured it out, but I can make my bed at least. So might not be perfect, but it's okay. Um, Vacuuming. uh, do I like Rick and Morty? Not so much. After I take my shoes off, I tie the laces to what? The best technique is not to ever make your bed at all. Nara says, "Am I a coffee person?" Yeah, more coffee than tea. All these comments about making your bed now. It's pretty funny. Last meal that I cooked some pasta tonight for dinner. That was my last meal that I cooked. That was the last meal I cooked. I cooked some pasta with just made basic pasta with some pesto. Nothing too special. You don't tie your shoes after you take them off. What? Not following. Rick and Morty's fine. Rick and Morty's okay. I'm just not crazy about it. It's completely fine. It's just not my kind of show. Favorite Netflix show? Let's see. Not sure. Hey, is T in chat? I think T is in chat, or at least I saw someone say T was in chat. Is T in chat? Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, what time is it in Gibraltar? It is 4:01 in the morning. But yeah, I'm much more of a coffee guy than a tea guy. I drink coffee almost every day now. Got to drink a lot of coffee. Got to stay, well, hydrated's the wrong word because coffee obviously dehydrates you. But gotta stay fresh. Gotta stay alive for all the streaming. Only way you can do that is with tea or with coffee. Sorry, not tea. Sorry, with coffee. Um, Gordon versus Hikaru cooking match. Who wins? Not me. Not me. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, I drink a liter of coffee every day. Jeez, that's a lot of coffee, dude. A lot of coffee. T equals beta, coffee equals alpha. That's interesting. 4 a.m. props, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's early enough in the tournament that it doesn't really affect me, but like, I would say the cutoff for the Pro Chess League is round 3. Round 3, round 4 at the absolute latest where I'd be willing to do this. Because it's too much. It messes around with the sleeping schedule, and it's just not. It's a little bit too much. Thank you, 91D Figgy, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. How do you win a cooking match? Well, I assume it's like Chopped or any of these other things. You have to have judges who decide who wins. Matcha tastes like seaweed. What? Matcha's okay. Like real matcha in Japan is pretty decent. It's fairly bitter, but I do like it. And then you can eat it with like something sweet as well. So it's real matcha is pretty good in Japan. Goku99 says you won't be playing PCL next week. No, I won't be playing the PCL next week. Mana says no more coffee talk. I want a cup. No, okay, Mana. Well, but you can go get a cup. It's not that late. You can go get a cup. It's not a big deal. Super Science says, do I like real tacos? What are real tacos? You mean like real tacos, like the real tacos in Mexico? You mean, or what do you mean by real tacos? The best restaurant I've ever been to? Best restaurant I've ever been to. I can't really say there's a best overall. I can categorize it somewhat though. It varies though, but I mean it depends what kind of cuisine we're talking about. Like Casa Enrique and NYC or street tacos in Mexico. I don't even know what Casa Enrique is. Is that like Washington Heights or something? Where is Casa Enrique? Not 100% sure. Someone says, "Did I see the basketball game at Tata Still? It was hilarious." No, I didn't actually see it. But was there some kind of basketball game that they played? Casa Enrique is in Queens. Michelin star Mexican food. That's interesting. Well, I might try it out. But like I've had some great Mexican food in California. Actually, California is where I've probably had the best Mexican food. At least for me, I've had some great Mexican food there. Douche Baba Ganoush says, "Do I play any sports besides chess?" Oh, thank you, Non2011, for subscribing. Sorry, I missed that. Okay, so I'm white against Daniel, black against Wang Hao. Okay. What do I want to do against Daniel? This is tricky. I think I'll just play solid, keep it simple. I mean, the problem is we're down, so he's probably not going to play Sicilian, I'm guessing, but we'll see. Oh, he's going to play G6. Wow, okay. Alright, let's see. Which one do I want to play? Play H4. I can play Bishop E3 also. I think I'll play H4 here. The best part about Tex-Mex is the burrito is always bigger in Texas. Plays Knight of 6. I'm going to play a weird line. I'm going to play this Bishop E2 line. Maybe I'm playing H5. Maybe I'm playing Bishop E3. I just want to see what he does here. concentrate. It's your rival, son. So plays h5. I can go knight h3, knight g5, for example. I think I will actually just play for knight g5 right away. Plays knight c6. I guess he wants to play for e5. Guess I'll just go knight g5. e5 I'll just trade. Does play e5. Okay, so I'll take. He'll take with the knight. Play f3. I can play f4. I think I'll just play f3, bishop e3, queen d2, and castles. This is my first thought, at least. Yeah, that's what makes this difficult. Is Naroditsky's not even their board one; he's their board two. That's what makes this really difficult. This match, or this matchup at least. Plays a6. I think he wants to play b5. I could play bishop e3 and queen d2. I could also play a4. a4 and just castle short, maybe. A lot of options here. I'm trying to figure out what makes the most sense. Bishop f4 also makes some sense. Okay, if he plays castles, play king b1 or bishop d4. I'm not sure what I want to do here. a4 looks reasonable. Bishop e3 looks reasonable. Bishop f4 actually. Actually, no, I'm going to go bishop f4 because he can't play b5 because then I take the knight. If he castles, I can play queen d2 or I can just castle kingside. Go with queen e7, logical. Just play queen d2 maybe. Queen d2, b5, a4. I could also just play a4 right away. I could also just castle. Let's see. What makes the most sense here? This is the question. Yeah, queen d2, b5, a4, b4, knight d1, a5, knight e3. Let's go for it. b5, I'm going to play a4, I think. Or I could just play knight d1, maybe. Even just castles. No, let's just castle. This h5, h4 maybe isn't great for me, but it can't be too bad. If he plays like bishop b7, then I'll probably play a4, b4, knight d1. Let's play a4, try to hit the pawn, b4, knight d1. Yeah, he didn't destroy Fabiano. Fabiano just blundered a piece. I don't know what Fabiano thought he had, but yeah, he just blundered a piece. So knight d1, hit the pawn. If d5, I can just take and go knight e3. So, okay, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to play d5. Is he going to play a5? Maybe a5 is possible too. Yeah, it was 9-7. That was the final score, yeah. well, my sub... Thank you, DannyBoy045, for resubbing 2 months in a row. Well, my sub count surpassed my FIDE rating. So it's an interesting position, not really clear. And he's thinking for a long time here, so I think he's trying to make d5 work. That would be my guess, but I don't think it quite does work. So I can take and play knight e3. I can also play queen e3 at some point. Thank you, Chespe. Thank you for that comment. Thanks. What am I listening to? I'm not listening to any music. I just have headphones on. Thank you, read the darn book for resubbing 2 months in a row. Or sorry, that's not darn. That's read the damn book. Sorry. Thank you for resubbing 2 months in a row. Okay, so it does go d5. So let's see. So I can take f4 allows knight e4. So I don't really want to take on e5. If I take, I'm gonna play rook d8. Well, there's nothing else that makes sense, so I'll just take. d8, I think I can play knight e3. Yeah, let's go knight e3. Now, I'm trying to just play like c4 takes and c4, so he's probably going to go bishop b7 or c6 here, I would assume. What do I see when I close my eyes? The inside of my eyelids. Funny. Okay, so what does he have here? This is the question. What are... Oh, wow, he takes. Okay, I saw this. So if I take, he's going to go queen c5, I guess. Then queen e3 and rook d5. I can also just take a pawn with queen f4. Okay, so I will. Ah, but he's going to play rook d5. Ah, that's his idea. Ah, I missed that. That's a slight problem, maybe. It's not really a problem. It's just going to be hard to win this game. That's actually the problem. And I feel like I probably need to win this game. Okay, well, I have to take. That much is clear. Oh, can I play bishop c3 and rook d1? I think I can. Yeah, because if queen d5, I take the pawn. If he plays rook d5, I can take rook d2 and play rook a d1. That's the all-star move. Okay, so now I take. He takes, and I go rook a d1. Yeah, rook a d1. He can't take, because I've got check, and then rook f8, because the knight covers h7. Okay, so he probably has to trade rooks, so I'll pre-move it. Okay, so bishop f5 logical, so I can take b4. It's still going to be hard. It's just very drawish. How do I try to play for a win here? Yeah, I probably can't win. This is probably going to be a draw. Frustrating. Takes rook c1, bishop a4, rook c7. It's still maybe slightly better, but it's not really. It's not what I wanted. Probably takes rook c7, knight d3. I can just take on c2. Okay, so bishop d3, I can play bishop d1, I guess. Bishop d1 and bishop c3. I mean, again, though, it's going to be very hard to win. Okay, so bishop d1, knight c4, bishop c3 is one option. Knight b2, bishop g7. Does he have anything else? Like f6? No. Rook b8, bishop c3. Okay, I guess I'll just go bishop d1 and bishop c3. It seems logical enough. Knight c4. Just bishop c3. Knight b2, I can just take and go bishop b3. Oh, did I have bishop b3 right away, maybe? Oh, did I miss bishop b3 right away? Oh, bishop b3 right away was much stronger. That's still fine, but bishop b3 is probably better. Ooh, that's a slight miss. It still maybe wasn't so clear, but I think that was a better move. The one good thing is this knight is very good on g5, so it hits f7. He can't play f6 because knight e6 is coming. So it's, I mean, will a masterclass be streamed here on Jib Chess? I think it's going to be on this channel. So, alright, so let's see what he's going to do here. Plays bishop f8. Okay, now I can play knight e4. I can also play like bishop b3 as well. Bishop b3, rook b8. Takes knight e4 maybe? Again, very hard to win. Very, very hard to win. Let's see. Okay, so bishop b3. What are his moves? Let's think about what his moves are first. Knight e4 I don't like. Yeah, this has to be correct. Because rook b8 I can take or go bishop a2. Okay, so rook b8, I think I probably will go bishop a2 maybe. It's getting interesting now. It's getting very interesting. Because I can also take and go knight e4 as well. There are a lot of ideas here. So I guess we'll see what he wants to do. Yeah, Daniel will never flag. That will never happen. Think about my moves first plays bishop b3 almost instantly. Alright, so let's see what he wants to do here. Alright, you guys, so I'm up like 6 minutes here, which is pretty good. Alright, let's see what he's going to do, because he's in a tough spot here. He has to find some good moves. If this was bullet, I would win this game, because it's very hard to play here as black. I'm Agent Smith says I won't be able to go to sleep for hours after playing a match like this. Well, let's hope I can go to sleep. So if I can't go to sleep, it's gonna be a very rough day. So he does play Rook B8. So if I take and play Knight E4, what's going on? Let's think about that one first. Bishop C4. Knight E4, Bishop E7. Bishop E5, Bishop E6. F6 takes. C4, C7. Bishop E6. Okay, 7. G5. Let's think about this. A7, Rook C8. That should be winning. H4. D7. It takes 6, 9, 6. Bishop F6. Yeah, okay, I think this is winning. Okay, let's go for it. Knight E4. Maybe it's but maybe not because he's still got Rook B4 at the end. Okay, so I think I play Knight F6 here. It's gotta take, I take back. So let's see, what does he have here? There's Rook B4, so I can play Bishop B7, Rook A4. Play Rook D1, I think. Oh, he just goes back. Shoot. C7. Oh, I just blundered. He's got Rook C8. Oh, I blundered. He's got rook d7, rook c8. I just forgot about that. But whatever. The game goes on. Maybe I can still create something. It's gonna be very hard though, because let's slip away now. Well, maybe it's still not so simple, because his king is still terrible here on f8. I can maybe run my king up. Okay, a5. Where do I want to put my rook? Put my rook on d5. I can also put the rook like on d2. I'll put it on d5 to stop him from ever playing c5 here. And I could also play g4, but I think king f2 makes sense. And king f8, then I'll play g4 and try to create a pass pawn this way. It's still probably a draw, but it's not so simple for black. Like, but rook e8's a good move. Rook e8's a very good move, actually. I play g4 takes, king to king f4. What's going on? I mean, I can't really lose, so I might as well just play g4. I can't lose the position, so I really should just go for it. Yeah, I misplayed this. Maybe it wasn't ever so clear. Maybe I was a little bit too optimistic. But we'll see. He's still got a bad king. Okay, I think I should play g5 here. Oh, but now I can go king f8. Oh, stupid. Because now I can never create a pass pawn here. It was just stupid of me. That was so stupid of me. I just threw this away. I mean, I guess he could have gone rook d6. That was probably an easier way to make a draw, maybe. But it's still not so... maybe there's still some play. Yeah, I misplayed this, though. Okay, logical. King f4, maybe? Oh, but he can just... Okay. Go king e3, king d4, it's a draw. We'll go king h3, maybe? Because I've got rook f8, rook d8. Maybe rook c5. I guess I'll throw in a check first. Come back to d4. Try to bring my king closer somehow. Probably I can't, but I'll try. Okay, bishop c6, but now I've got rook c4. Wait, rook c4? He's starting to get a little bit... So I can still keep walking my king back. I don't know why he put the bishop here. It's still probably a draw, but it's getting a little bit strange for black. Because now this bishop is tied down, he can't move because then he'll lose the pawn. This is still probably a draw, but it's getting shakier. Now I'm going to put bishop e5 next move. King d7. Does b5 maybe work here? Check a6, a7. No, that can't possibly work. Play rook c5, I guess. Also, I really need this rook somehow on the f file, and I can't quite get it. Think about what else I can do here. Other ideas. Think. Let's put the rook on c1 on a dark square, not a light square. King c8. Okay. I really need to somehow maneuver. No, I should put the rook here. What am I doing? there's nothing I can do. Although maybe I can play rook h. Throw on a check, put the king back. Okay, play c6, which I actually am kind of happy to see. Because now I can maybe... Do I have b5 and a6? That can't possibly work, can it? No. Okay, let's go rook h2 then. Okay, now I will play h. Actually, I should just play this because, like, I can't lose the position. That's what I need to remember. I can't really lose the position. Okay, bishop e6. Logical. Play g6. I can play rook h7 maybe. Rook h2. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Check just... I mean, I really would like to play a6 somehow, but I don't... Wait a second. b5 takes a6. Rook a8, g6. g6. a7. Wait a second. Whoa, let's think about this for a second. So I'm wrong, and then I just might lose the game. So let's play bishop d4, bishop c5 first. Okay, let's see. If I play b5, he's got to take the a pawn. a6, rook a8, g6, g6, a7, c5. Okay. No, it doesn't work. That's just too risky. Throw in a couple of extra moves. Okay, so he plays bishop e6. So now I'm going to try to put the bishop on the other diagonal here. Like, maybe bishop c5. Okay, now he's gonna. Now I've got b5 a6 again. It probably doesn't work, I assume. But I really want to go for it. I still can't lose, so let's go for it. He still can't take, so rook d6, a6, a7. Now he can't push c5 because the bishop covers the square. That's why I want the bishop on c5. Okay, b4 is logical. Now if I take, it's no good. I can also play g6 here. b3, gf7. Whoa, this is sharp. What about rook h2, rook e2? I feel like there should be something here. The g6, b3. G7, bishop f7. h7, king e6. I mean, if I take, he just goes rook e8, and it's just a draw. Right, yeah, it's just a draw. Oh, wait, no, I can take and go g6, though. Okay, I guess I'll just take, then. So if he takes, I have check and a7. This is still this is not simple for black here. Okay, so I think I should throw in a check. Throw in an a7. Whoa, king f6, okay. Throw in a check and bishop c5. I'm gonna win. I've got rook g7, rook b7, rook b8. Yeah, come on, come on. GG-O! Oh, come on, come on. Rook b8, next move game. Over! Over! It's all over for you, Dania. Rook b8. Alright, alright, alright. Much better. Much, much better. Alright, yeah, so that's good. So that's 3 out of 3. That was a very tough game. Um, uh, all right, that was a really hard game to win. That was a tricky game. So all right, so that's a win. It's 5-5, so 2 games going. Very, very good. Um, thank you, 5 Potatoes, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Oh, it's 6-5. Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be a tight finish. We're in it. We're in it. We're in it. One more to go. One more to go, boys. One more. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom again. I'll be right back. All right, you guys. All right. Did I miss something? Probably missed something. I heard a sound. Somebody. What did I miss? Thank you, Ratty Ogalis, for subscribing. Where did I miss that? Oh, well, sorry. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting. Gifting 10 subs. Sorry, I missed all those gifted subs. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting 10 subs. Thank you, Anonymous. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting 10 subs to the channel. I should celebrate by opening the mini bar and grabbing a $25 pack of nuts. Yeah. Right. All right. That was a huge win. That was a very, very big win. Let's see. What are the? Okay, so it's 6-5, so there should be one game still going on, I think. Who is still playing? Somebody's still playing. I'm not sure who's still playing. Yeah, let me see who's still playing. Yeah, C5 and C5 was the key move. If he played C5, Daniel would have drawn the game, but he got too low on time. He was trying to be too precise. He got too low on time, and then boom, it just all fell apart. Okay, let's see. So who's still playing then? Wang Hao is not still playing. Yeah, I don't think anyone's still playing. So I think, are we all done? Oh, we are all done. So it's 6.5, 5.5. Okay, so we're up 1. That was a huge win. We're up 1 with 1 round to go, and now I'm gonna be black against Wang Hao in the last round. So it's gonna be a really, really, really critical game. We'll see how we do. I mean, I think it's gonna come down to. Did I see that when my eyes were closed? But anyway, no, it's really going to come down to board 2. I think if we hold on board 2, we should win the match. That's really the key. If we don't hold on board 2, I think we're in trouble. So yeah, so one more round. It's probably gonna be starting pretty soon, is my guess. Let's see. Last round should be when? Should be pretty soon. It should be at 7:45. So it's gonna start in 4 minutes. So 4 minutes until the next game. I bet that win felt pretty good. That was a nice win, considering that I had a really nice position early and I messed it up, and then it was a draw. To win that was really, really nice. Quinn Coover says, how much money would you like me to donate between 5 and 20s? I mean, 10? I don't even understand the question, but I would say 10. Anyway, Yeah, I pulled that out of my hat. I did because I was much better, but I miscalculated. Like when he played, well, I can pull it up actually because I've got the game here. When I played, what did I play? Yeah, like when I played this bishop e7, the whole line I calculated was bishop e5, bishop e6, and rook c7, bishop h4, and then I think it was rook a7 and black when takes had a mate threat. And if I win a6, I get two outside connected pawns up the board. But as I realized when Daniel was thinking, after bishop e5, I forgot that he could play rook b4 here. Pretty much like he did in the game. So this is what I missed. And although maybe here b3 is still good. Takes and rook c7. Maybe this is still good. Maybe it was still good. Maybe I'm an idiot. Oh, maybe I'm an idiot. I could have just played b3? No, but bishop... I know, it was bishop e6, rook c7, bishop h4, like this, and then I didn't see a continuation. Wow, someone named there's someone named takes. That takes the cake. Good one. But yeah, it was a really tough game. Actually, even here, bishop d8 is pretty good because I can't go to a7 because of check. So it's pretty good. So thank you, Quinn Queever, for donating $10. I take all the cake. Thank you, Quinn Queever, for donating donating $10 as per your request. Thank you, Quinn Queever. Thank you, much appreciated. I thought it was take and shake and bake. Shake and bake, yeah, shake and bake. Man, that feels so old. That phrase has been around forever. Anyway, yeah. So all right. So one more to go. One more to go before I can finally go to bed. C3 is not good after rook b4. Well, I can put something on c3, but then he takes a4. That was the problem. So I basically missed this, and that's why I played knight f6, and then Daniel was very precise in the game, and I couldn't get much, unfortunately. So, you know, it happens. But I feel like if I look at this with Stockfish later, there's somewhere right around when I took on c4 or bishop b3 that I missed something that was really, really good. But anyway, it's still a win. And just at the end, very quickly, you guys. So this position, yeah, here Daniel had to play c5 to open up the diagonal. And then it should be a draw, I think, after takes, as the diagonal's open. But once he blundered, once he played king f6 and he let me get this critical check in bishop c5 where his bishop can't protect the rook, then this is just winning for white. So yeah, so we're up one going into the last round. So one more to go, and the game should be starting in a second as well. So let's see. Pitcher says, how can I be up so late when I'm going to play tomorrow? I can be up so late because the round's late. The round's at 3 o'clock, that's why. If the round wasn't at 3 o'clock, I couldn't do it. Like, if the round was at, like, 1 p.m., I wouldn't be able to do it. My Defe8 says I have to go to bed. Thank you for the stream. You're very welcome, Defe8. Takes says Hikaru is not human. I think I'm pretty human, but thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, if the round was earlier, it was like 1 o'clock, I couldn't do this. With a 3 p.m. round, I can do it. The Nalgene bottle is full of pure nitroglycerin. It's full of something, but not that. Knock on the wall to see if Wesley is still awake. Oh, that'd be so bad. That'd be so bad. Yeah, that would be so bad. That'd be so bad. Anyway, all right. So, Wesley's watching my stream. He could be. It wouldn't shock me. Wesley does like to watch a lot of the YouTube videos. Like Wesley watched. I remember on the train ride from Leuven to Paris, or no, Paris to Leuven. I forget the order, but I remember that. I think it was Leuven to Paris. I think it was the other order this year. That Wesley was watching the YouTube videos of Yasser's commentary on the St. Louis website on the train ride from Leuven to Paris. So, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Wesley reads or watches the chat. But yeah, it was definitely Wesley. It's alright, so, game should have started. Why didn't the game start? Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay, so plays e4. I'll try to be solid this game. It makes sense to try and be solid. If we're up one, I should try to be solid, definitely. If we weren't up one, then it would be a very dangerous decision. Knight c3. Which one do I want to play? I can play knight d4. Which one do I want to play? I think I'll just play knight d4. Bishop c5 is completely fine too, but knight d4 is a little bit more solid. Bishop c4. Take f3. I can play bishop c5. I can also play c6 d5 here. Everything's good. I can play. Which one do I want to play? Let me think about this for a second. Which line do I want to play? Knight f3 is completely fine, but it's very dryish, and I don't really want to play it. I'll just play c6 and d5. You moved the same piece twice in the opening. What a noob. You guys are funny. If he plays knight e5, I'll play d5 and bishop d6. Oh, is Krikor here in the chat? Hope you're having a good evening in Brazil. Actually, I'm surprised Krikor's not here. He sometimes plays some of the open events. It's a little bit surprising not to see him here. So, let's see what he wants to do. Did a wonder play into a forced draw? Yeah, he did. Yeah, they did. But I mean, c6 is slightly different. Bishop c5 is the main line. But I'm trying to mix it up a little bit here, try to confuse Wang Hao, and maybe try to create something on the off chance that he doesn't shut it down. I mean, it's a tricky position. Gabs Nakira says, come to Brazil. I've been to Brazil once. I was in Sao Paulo for the Grand Slam final. It was in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and the other half was in Bilbao, Spain. So I've been there once. Okay, let me try to remember. So, remember, d5 is definitely a move here. How does this line go? d5, bishop d6. It's d5 and bishop d6 maybe? Okay, I've got bishop d6 here. You can also just take on d5 as well. That's the other move that's playable here. Yeah, why not just take? Let's move the bishop somewhere. Not sure where he's going exactly. And next move's going to be like bishop d6 and bishop f5 and castles. Just really fast, rapid development against his king, and the fact that he hasn't gotten any development here. Now he plays bishop b5, which I think is wrong. Why? This is definitely not the right move. But why is this not the right move? Let's think for a second. Well, I think I can. Well, obviously I have to take, right? Yeah, I've got to take. So I can play d4. I can also play a6. I think he wants queen e2, ab5, knight c6 ideas with discoveries. How does this one go? I can also play something like queen b6 and bishop e7. Also interesting. I mean, a6 looks like the obvious correct move. Let's just do it. Probably he'll play queen e2 here, I would assume. Bishop e7, knight d4, and just castles, rook e8, bishop d6. I think this should be fine. I'm down a pawn, but I'm going to have two bishops. So, I mean, we'll see what he wants to do here. I'm so good that I know what's wrong without even knowing why it's wrong, so I play it anyway. Down upon yet again. That's the way Naka rolls. Down upon, just down upon every game, right? Okay, so he plays knight d4. I thought he was going to play queen e2 actually. Ah, he wants to just no, but he can't because if he castles, I take and I go knight e4. Oh, did I have queen e7 there maybe? No, queen e7. He just plays like knight f3 or f4. Okay, this is very strange. This is a very, very strange position. I should play d4 maybe. I can also just castle and play knight g4. I can play knight g4 right away. How do I want to play this? Let's think for a second. If I play queen e7, he'll play d4, obviously. And knight g4 makes no sense at all. Queen c7, d4, bishop f5, maybe. Also d4 is possible too. What makes the most sense here? Let's think. Queen c7. Castles, knight g4, d4, f6. I mean, d4 looks like the obvious move here, but I'm not sure if it's actually good. Okay, I'm just going to play d4. He'll probably castle, I'll castle. Sack all the pawns. I'm playing d4 to prevent him from getting d4 and bishop f4, bishop g5. And he can't solidify the knight on e5 as easily here. I mean, this could be bad for me. I'm not really sure, but it could be bad. Like, maybe I should have played queen c7 first. Not sure. I feel like I've got enough compensation if I play this correctly. Whether I play it correctly is a whole different story. Alright, let's see. I assume all the games are still going. Let me just make sure. Yeah, still all the games are still going. Be aware of the Chinese. They're really good, especially the top Chinese players. They are pretty good. That is definitely true. So he's very deep in the think right now. So I play rook e8. Okay, rook e1, queen c7 was my first idea. I don't know if it's good, but it made a lot of sense. So okay, let's see. I can play rook e8 looks very obviously good. Maybe not good, but it looks very, very logical. d6, queen d6, bishop d2, queen d5. Okay, that's probably a draw, but it's a little bit unpleasant. To e8, rook to e1, knight g4 maybe? Rook to e1. Okay, let's think. At b5, I just give a pawn. I can't really give up a second pawn for nothing, right? That doesn't really make sense. Rook e8, rook e1. Okay. Yeah, rook e8 must be correct. Do I think the Chess Bros beating St. Louis was an upset? Very slight, not a big upset. A small upset, yes, but not a big upset. Mindway says, love the streams, wondering how much you study chess to stay up on openings, etc. Generally, I study quite a bit before tournaments. Like quite a bit, not just a little bit, a lot. Total chess isn't chess, it's a disgrace of chess. Touchy, touchy, touchy. Alright. He can play knight c4, he can play rook e1, I guess. Rook e1 I might just play like h6 or something, just play simple chess. But I've got some issues here, because this pawn on d4 eventually is going to become a weakness. Oh, Serich is on 11 out of 12, yeah, he's playing really, really well, there's no doubt about that. Okay, so he plays knight c4. I didn't actually expect him to do that. I thought that was slightly inaccurate. Because I thought, well, now I can play bishop g4 as one move. For an h6 maybe. I can also just play bishop c7. Okay, what am I worried about? He wants to go knight d2, I guess? Is that his idea? So I can play b5 also? And just force him to trade and go, that's still a pawn. And that's not a good pawn. Although it's probably not a big deal, oddly enough. Might not be a big deal if I play b5, but it doesn't feel right. Let's think about this. I could also just play like h6. g4, bishop g4 is a bad move. So bishop c7 looks like a logical continuation. Okay, let's think about this. How do I want to play this? Okay, I think I'll just keep the bishops and I'm going to go b5, bishop b7, and queen d6. Okay, let's play b5, force the knight back to like d2, and then I'm going to go bishop b7, try to play on both diagonals here. Knight e4 I can just take and play rook e4. Maybe it's not perfect, but it shouldn't be terrible. Although maybe there could be some slight issues here. Maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. So he does play knight e4. That's what I was a little bit worried about. If I take and I play like... What is going on? If I play rook e6, queen d4, play queen d5, I could also play like rook g4, no. There are some slight issues here. And I can take the double f pawns, but I don't really like it. I should have thrown in h6 first, so I had g5. That was so stupid of me to play. Like, I should have just played h6 first, not bishop b7, because now I don't have h6. I don't have anything else. I've got to take. That much is clear. The question is, if I play h6 and rook e4, I can probably salvage this, maybe? It's going to be tough. Okay, rook e4, queen d3. Rook e8, queen d4 trade. No, I think, and then h6. Yeah, okay, I guess I have to try it anyway. This isn't what I was hoping for, but maybe it's not so bad. It's not great, but maybe it's not terrible. I mean, I think I can probably salvage this. It's a horse. You can see it next to Naka's photo. Yeah, I think it's a horse. It's not a slug. So you can take both ways. You can take with the queen or the knight. I think I'm okay. But I'm going to be down a pawn, so I have to be careful here. Rook e1, I just play like... Oh, he's got rook e1, though. Oh, jeez. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Now I'm going to have to, like, try to go for a swindle. Thank you, Michael Nielsen, for subscribing with a tier 1 sub. So what is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm down one pawn. I can play like bishop d6 at least. Now he's got weak pawns, whereas this pawn on d4 could have been a huge weakness. That's why I decided to sack with d3. Thank you, Dudesky Robinson, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Okay, rook c1, I can play bishop b6. Also got bishop f4. Bishop b6 looks like the logical move to play queen b6, queen. Okay, let's think for a second. Let's just take a deep breath. Bishop b6 is obviously a move. c2, queen a3. Oh wait, I've got rook c8 maybe? Queen b3. Let's play rook c8. Thank you, Highest of Cheeses, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Now I'm going to try to take this pawn on a2 here. This is maybe not so bad. Okay, plays queen b3, which I kind of expected. But I thought that if I took and played bishop like bishop a5 or bishop b6, maybe this wasn't so bad for me. Maybe it's bad, I don't know. Takes bishop b6 maybe? Let's see, how bad is this? It's gotta take. I'll play like a5 maybe? Maybe f5 also, f5 and rook e1? Some ideas here, some ideas. But I really do like bishop b6. Is he really gonna play d4 or not? That's no, he can't. So, also bishop a5, bishop c3, or no, bishop a5 he'll trade and go rook a1, bishop b6, e4, rook c2, d4, rook c4. That's a draw. Let's think about this. Takes bishop b4, king f1, a5, knight d4, c3, d4, b3, 5, rook 1, king f8, d5, c5. I think I should probably not go bishop a5. That's going to cost me a tempo, so I have to find out what the next best move is. Bishop f4 is interesting. So what about bishop f4? But then he gets g through the tempo when he creates a square for his king, so it's probably not perfect. Bishop d6, okay. King g2, bishop f8. Okay, and I am down on the clock here, so I do need to also start just moving. Bishop d6, bishop b4. This is not what I wanted. I've got bishop c1 there. Okay, let's try it. He'll probably trade. Okay, plays rook a1, but now I think I can play like rook c3. If d4, I can take maybe. I can also play g5. Also take. Oh, wait a second. Okay. So what if I take and play? Okay, or rook a8. A lot of possibilities here. This is tricky. d5, b4. d5, rook d3. Okay, I think I will just take. He'll take on a6, and I'll go rook b8. This is my idea. And now I want to run this b pawn all the way up the board. He still can't play g3 because the knight hangs, so I'm going to go b4, rook d3, b3, b2, b1. That's my plan. So it's still 6.5, 5.5, so all the games are still going. Plays d5, I think I go rook d3 to cut off knight d4. Maybe, not sure. So this is pretty tricky still. Yeah, the point is he really would like to play g3 and attack my bishop, but then his knight will hang on f3, so he can't do that, which is why it's hard for white to play here, because also he needs to create space for his king, so he has extra squares. I mean, he could play g3, but then it's going to be a draw. That's kind of the other point. So let's see. Thank you, Benjamin Zach, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. He goes e5, okay. So I assume I should play b4. Is he going to play e6? Because g3 I still take. Rook e4, I've got check. Okay, plays rook a1, so he puts a... Wait, don't I have rook a3 here? Okay, so he wants to go rook a8. Okay, so I get his point now. Now I understand what he's trying to aim for. At least with rook a8. Could play king h7, I guess. That's also possible. Let's think about how to do this correctly. Because rook a3 is not correct. Rook b2 does not look correct. Play g5, no, that's wrong. Let's look at king h7. He still doesn't have rook a8 because I trade. And I'm going to go rook c3, b3, or rook c8 and trade. Let's see what he's going to do here, because this is still not simple. For either side, actually. Like, I'd like to play rook c8 and rook c2 even. So, like, then I might start... Like, if he goes king f1, rook c8, rook c2, and I'm suddenly trying to play for a win too, because this b pawn I can try to double the rooks on the 7th. So, okay, let's see what he's going to do here. Is he still here? If we answer what to do here, we'll get banned. Yeah, no moves, you guys. No moves in the chat. So he plays rook a7? Don't have rook c3 and... What? What am I missing? Just b3, b2? Rook takes f7, b3, rook f4, b2. Okay, so now he plays g3, but now it might be too late. Now I might even be playing for the... Okay, I can take and make a draw. Let's see the score first before I decide. All the games are still going. Oh, but rook f3 allows rook f7, so no, I can't do that. So I should just play b3, b2, right? I don't even see how he protects the rook. Just b2 is unstoppable. Do I have 2 bars? No, I guess actually I do have 2 bars. Oddly enough, I do have 2 bars. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. I've got 2 bars, but I mean, I think the connection, OBS, all the stuff is pretty good, so... yeah. No draw, no draw, no draw! We want blood! Okay, king g2, I can play b2. Okay, b2's... Do I have some way to sack first? Not really, right? Wait, rook c1 and b2? Oh, is rook c1 GG? 1 second, you guys. Oh no, he can take and go rook a1, b2, rook b1, rook a8, 5, d6 takes, d7. Okay, let's see. Okay, rook a1. Think about it. I've got time. gf4 is no good. Rook takes, no knight moves. Rook a1's only move b2, rook b1, rook a8, no knight moves, d5. k1, d6, takes, d7, rook a1. Yeah, I think this is winning. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think this is winning. I think this is winning. I'll pre-move bishop c1 in case he takes. but I think this is winning. Oh, but he's got a sack at the end, maybe to try and make a draw, but it doesn't matter because I can't lose. As long as I can't lose, I'm happy. As long as I make it where it's like I can only win or draw. If I have 2 results, I'm happy just because of the match situation. I'm fun when I'm thinking as when I'm as much fun as when I'm thinking as when I'm not thinking. B2, rook a8. Got rook a1 next move. So the line I was talking about is d5, rook a1, d6, rook b1, d7, rook a1, d8, queen, b1, queen, and that's winning for me. I mean, I guess he can play knight d2, but I mean, the thing is I'm playing for the win here. This is what I was referring to before, you guys, that he had this. So now, I mean, maybe white can draw this, but now I just get to, like, go grab a coffee, go chill. Like, it's all good. I mean, I'm definitely not going to lose this game. That much is for sure. It's going to be a win or a draw. Chessbay says, I heard a rumor that Hikaru is a Snoopy fan. You heard correctly, Chessbay. You heard correctly. Okay, so now it will take. He'll take. So rook a2 maybe. Rook a2 and bishop d4 is one idea. Rook d1 is another idea. I'll go rook d1 here. He'll go like rook d7. I'll play. I think rook d2 is what I'll play here. I think this is just winning. Only thing I have to be careful about is all these endgames. It's 3-on-2, and it's also the wrong color bishop, which is important to remember for later on. Now I could take, because f4 I've got rook d2. If he goes king f3 though, is this winning? This must be winning, surely. Yeah, because f4 I have check, and I can go rook c5 and like bishop d6, bishop d4 to protect the rook. It goes h4. That's a good move. Okay, I can play g6. How do I play this? Let me think about this for a second. Okay, I don't want to play g6 and h5. If I let him get the pawn to h5, this could be a... Is that a problem or not a problem? That's what I can't think. Now, wrong color bishop means the square on h1. It's a light square and it's a dark square bishop. So that's what I mean by wrong. I can't even make the arrow to h1. It's the wrong color bishop. So I can go king g6. Okay, not king g6. So I have to go g6 or I have to go king g8 realistically. c5, h5, bishop d4 trade, f4. g4, you can put the bishop on e7. Okay, I think this is winning, so I'm going to play. Maybe I'm wrong. It might not be winning, but I think it's winning. h5, bishop d4. I think it's winning. The trick is that he's gonna get his pawns like h5, and he wants to make an h pawn. So that again, it's the wrong color queening square. But I think this is winning if I'm not. Okay, he plays rook f3, so he agrees. He agrees that it's just winning. So now he just goes back. So now I can just set up all the pieces. So we're still up by 1 point. 3 games going. Okay, yeah, I saw the team manager. He said a message. He's like, a draw is fine. You got this. Okay, now I mean I might just shuffle around for like half an hour first, just to give you guys your money's worth. But yeah, okay, let's play rook f5. I'll probably check. Actually, why did I do that? There's no need for that. Okay, let's just go back. Let's go rook a2. Actually, I think maybe was this Fabiano's game against Duda in the Olympiad? Maybe, if I'm not insane, I think it was. They had something very similar to this. Okay, I'll just bring my king around, go bishop d4 at the right moment. Okay, she still can't push f4 because of the pin. King f3, okay, king f5. If g4, just king f6, okay. Now wait, is there some way to win here? I feel like, oh no, you know what this is? This is my game against, what's his name? Against Shakhriyar in the Olympiad. I lost this endgame to Shakhriyar. This is exactly my game against Shakhriyar. And I think this is still a draw, but it's very, very tricky now. I think king e4 is correct. I think bishop d4 is correct. Because g4 I can go back to e5 and f4. Yeah, I think this is still... Wait, what? Don't I have g4 here? Oh, no, then he takes. Wait. Okay, wait a second. Okay, let's... g4, he's got rook f4. Okay. Maybe... He's got to go rook f7 and g4, rook f4. I think this is winning, right? Because rook f4, I have rook f2, and king d4, king e4. I think this is winning. So g4, g3, the king and pawn ending is winning. I think this is winning, but I'm not sure. I think this is winning. Because I'm threatening to play rook takes f2 and win with king e4, king d3. But he still has rook g7. That's why I'm not 100% sure if it's a win yet. I think it is a win. Because I can just go king f5, king e4. I think it's winning. I think it's just winning. Yeah, I think it's just winning. So let's see. It's not the wrong color bishop. It's only if it's an outside pawn. It's only if it's an H pawn or an A pawn. If it's anything in between, it doesn't matter what color the bishop is. It's only if it's on the edge, H file or A file. Otherwise, the bishop color doesn't matter. And yeah, GG! There we go. 4 out of 4. Okay. All right. Okay, so I assume that means we win the match then, or not? Is 8.5? Yeah, 8.5 is enough to clinch, right? So we should win the match. I'll just hang on for the last game. Who's still playing? I don't even know if anybody's playing, but yeah. So, thank you, Michael Nielsen, for donating 100 bits. Yeah, 4 out of 4, pretty good results. Let's see if they update the scores. I just want to make sure they've got the scores right. 8.5, there you go. So I'll hang out for a few more minutes, you guys, while I wait for the last game to finish, just to, or no, is that 16? No, that's 15. So there's still one game going. So the end game was pretty impressive, to be honest. Why did he resigned? Because I was going to play rook f2. So the reason he resigned is because here, if he plays like rook f4, I can play rook takes f2, takes, king f2, king d4. That's the winning end games. King e2, king e4, king f2, king d3. Like, it just keeps going. You basically reach this position. And then you go king h1, king h3, g3, king g1, g2, king f2, king h2, and you make a queen. That's why he resigned. That's why he resigned at the end. Because rook takes f2. It's important to note, actually, so like, if I'll go way back to explain another concept. It's important to note, for example, let's say we reach this random endgame. Let me just make a couple of moves. Like, it's important to note, let's just say we reach a position like this with pawns on g5 and g4 here. It doesn't work, because after, like, in this position, white still has time. Like, with the pawns here, white has time to get the opposition. So takes, or wait, no, sorry, not king g2, sorry. White can play king g1, king g4, king g2, and then when you reach this position, white still has an extra rank to go back. So you can go king g1, king h3, king h1, g2. So he's got this extra rank when you play this. Like, this isn't the 8th rank. So that's why with the pawns on g5, g4, it's a draw. But in the game, he resigned because, as you see, it's the wrong position. The pawns are too far up the board. So after takes, king d4, it's g4, g3, not g5 and g4. And therefore, he just loses right away. Like, it's just... Because in the other line, when you reach this position, white could go back. White would go to, like, h0 or something. Whereas here, white can't go back. White has to go forward. So that's why the pawns on g3 and g4 made more of a difference than being on g4, g5. So... yeah, so that's why I resigned. So, okay, so there should still be one game going, so I'll just wait to see what the final tally is before I sign off, you guys. But yeah, let's just see. Alright, so, oh, we won on, oh, we even won the other game. Wow, 9.5, 6.5. Wow, what a win. Wow, wow, I didn't even need to win the last game. I should have just, like, chilled out, offered a draw, and gone to bed.